So an unbelieving heart, and then proximity without personal relationship. Proximity without personal relationship. There's not necessarily, even though you've got a lot of activity, in some sense, if we're outsourcing a real heart close to God, we're just gonna get cold, yo. So many of you are familiar, even if you're not an HVAC person, with a pilot light. You know what a pilot light is? Right, like that would be in your furnace, and it might be in your stove, but it's the place where that pilot light is gonna light everything else up. It's gonna keep you warm. So as the winter months are rolling on, you wanna make sure that pilot light stays lit so the furnace works. Now, if you were to do life without a pilot light, you'd be fine until it started to go toward winter. Then you'd be cold. Then you'd be looking at your neighbor across the way, and they'd be with their spouse, and they'd be nice and cozy and warm, and you'd be like, oh. And they'd wave to you, hey, sure is nice to have a furnace working. Because someone else's pilot light doesn't matter if we don't have a pilot light. Jesus is the pilot light. Jesus is where all the fire comes from, okay? So in other words, there's exterior stuff. Even this sermon is an exterior thing. Hopefully you're feeling your pilot light because of it, but it's still an exterior thing. The podcast, the book you're reading, it's all exterior stuff. What we need is God use that exterior stuff to keep that fire on, to keep it going. Let's think about it another way. You know what it's like probably when you get some warm clothes fresh out of the dryer. You're like, ooh, that's good. That feels good, right? And it begins to warm you up. You're taking the heat from some other source and you're putting it on, you're getting warm. But you know, if you can't stay warm on your own, that's a sign of unhealth. Like even whether you have the stuff, the clothes or not, if you can't stay warm on the inside, something's wrong with the pilot light. And for some of us, it's like an empty fireplace. The wind's just blowing through. It's nice to be around folks, but you don't have your own. And so we got to get our own, baby. We got to get our own. Sometimes we want to embrace a less demanding version of life with Jesus. We just want to, I'll just go. Like I'll show up, but we're not. I do this sometimes with family reunions. I got to tell myself, guys, for the most part, I don't want to go to family reunions. I go because I should go. That's why I go. Like it is exterior. I love the people, but I don't want to be with them. Sorry. I'd want to go with individuals, maybe out for coffee or something like that, but I don't want to just, hey, yep, great. What are you doing? Like it just becomes exterior to me, but I want this. That's what we need with Jesus. Don't just go because you should. Some come to church, well, I should give God an hour a week. I just should go. No, don't should go. Light that pilot again. And that comes from asking Jesus to light it. That's what we say, Lord, show me where I'm going through the motions. This is extremely important if you serve a lot on weekends. And sometimes it's easy to think serving is the same thing as the pilot light. Super not. It's awesome, it's beautiful, it's worship unto God, but you got to work all the harder. No, I'm not even just going to listen to the sermon. I'm just going to, God, apply this to my life. I'm going to get on my knees. This means even though it's not normal people don't do this. They don't go during the lunch hour, go into the car and just say, God, I need you to bring down heaven right now because I'm losing my mind. I need a scripture and I'm going to take the time. It'd be fun and maybe comforting, go talk to them. But no, I need God right now. And so I'm going to get this doggone furnace lit. It takes a little bit more push, dude. It takes a little bit more push so that the pastors and the podcasts don't become like Moses was to the Israelites. Moses was kind of like the Wi-Fi of the ancient Israelites. They told him, they're at the foot of Sinai, and they said, Moses, you go talk to God. We'll just take our stuff from you. We'll tap into you, then we'll get the light version, we'll get all the important stuff. Well, you will accept the relational part. You'll get everything except the fire. Somebody say fire.